Hey guys, it's been a really long time. It's been like a month. Um, Life has gotten away from me. I'm in my last week of school. Next week is finals. Then I graduate. Um, then I start my new job up at UMD. I got engaged. I'm going to California. I leave for the cities tomorrow, and we fly out Thursday morning. Oh, it's Tuesday the 12th today. I think it's the 12th. I'm doing this on my phone, so this is a little different, and the camera's over here. Yeah, so since I last talked to you guys, like I said, I got engaged. Jonah and I are planning sometime probably October of next year. My brother's getting married this weekend, so we're going to California for that. And then I come back and I'm in finals week, and then I'm done. My dog is a year old. I think that's it. I did a lot. I've done a lot of stuff. I don't have all of it to show you guys. I fully finished my Santa. He's all framed up. I fully finished the ornament for my grandma. And I don't know if I don't even know it was in the last video. If you guys didn't see that ornament from the last video, let me know, and I'll show it to you guys next time. Or actually, you know what? I'll put a little clip at the end of this with it. So at the very end, there'll be a little clip showing that ornament that came out of the Just Cross Stitch Christmas ornament issue. So yeah, we're just gonna dive right in and kind of just skip over some of the life updates. That's really, honestly, that's all that's been going on, is I've just been really busy with school. And I'm just ready to be done with the semester. So we'll show you some finishes that I've done recently. I don't even know what actually name is. Honestly. I have to show you that. Sorry, crinkle, crinkle. Crinkle, crinkle. You've seen that, you've seen this, you've seen that. Shoving stuff in. Oh. That one. And I think that's it. Okay. I think that's all the finishes. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus my ornament. So 5 finishes since I last saw you guys. I actually finished this guy in just a day. It's Mill Hill Christmas Jewels ornaments. And there she is. So, my star's a little crooked. So, I don't have it backed or ready to be hung or anything. I just finished it, and it's in my finished bag. Because that's where we're at right now with life. I finished my Western Barn. Whoa. Hold on, I gotta adjust the brightness on this. There we go. Sorry, it's gonna be going like that the whole time. So this is my Western Barn. Comes from a Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazine. I don't remember what year. If you want to know, let me know. It's on 40 count New Moon. New Moon or Winter Moon or something like that. So that's that one. And I'll go on just a little closer for you guys. So I love that one. It's really tiny. Sorry, the brightness was up way too high. We're just gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay. Then we have this one, which is One Not Shy by Designs by Lisa. So, using the DMC conversion, plus I did Whisper Thread for the squirrel. And I don't have that number with me. If you want to know, I will let you know. So, oh my gosh, this is going to be terrible. Oops, sorry. Total hand in the way there. So, just one nut shy of crazy. The leghorns and the squirrel, I don't know if you guys can see. He actually is fuzzy. So, and that one's on the called for fabric, which is light gray Joblin, or 28 count light gray Joblin. My face is really white right now. Holy cow. Like glowing. No, I'm not glowing. Okay, moving on. Hopefully this doesn't bother you guys that much because it's driving me nuts. The other one I finished was this one. My Big Toe, This Too Shall Pass. I did this on, I think, 22 count Aida, Ivory Aida, in DMC 796 for the blue and 814 for the red. So that one's all done. I actually have to change that because I put the initials PF instead of PE. I typically do it with my middle initial because I'm going to change my last name, so I've been doing it with my middle initial instead of my last name. The other one I finished was this one, Stony Creek Reindeer and Ribbons, and I did just the reindeer with the ribbon. I didn't do the piece, because I ended up really liking him without it. So ignore the wrinkles and lack of ironing. And this is using the Weeks Dye Works Crimson that's called for the red, and Gassed Brown Bear for the deer. Because when I was down in Stitchville and I was picking up the colors, the color that it calls for was Juniper, which is green. And when I saw it, it looked super green to me, and I was like, I don't want a green, I want a green reindeer. So I made him brown. Ended up really liking him. And you guys are so judging me, I'm literally just shoving these in a bag. They're not even folded. And the last one I did was Welcome Autumn by the Drawn Threads. Not that you guys really need to see that, because I'm going to show you this. And I have to try and remember what this is on. I think this is called River Rock, I think this is 30 count River Rock or something like that. Riverstone, something. So I'll go in close. I hate my acorns, ignore my acorns. Yes, that bird is supposed to have one leg. Everything is as called for, except for this green. Apparently when I was buying, I bought everything, and that one was Dinky Dye's Kobar. Apparently I either bought it and lost it, or I didn't buy it. So I just picked, this is Weeks Dye Works Loden, I think. I believe that's Loden. So it just added some more green in there, and I liked that instead of the gold anyway. So that's my Welcome Autumn. Stitching stuff in the wrong seasons, guys. That's how we do. So those are my finishes, besides the ornament for my grandma, which I can show you what it was supposed to look like. It's not what mine looks like at all, but I'll show you what it was supposed to look like. Actually, I'm going to keep that in there so I can mark my page and show you guys. Which one is it? There it is. It's from the 2017 Christmas Ornament Collection. 2017 Christmas Ornament Collection, if you didn't hear that behind the magazine. It's by My Big Toe Designs, and it's this one. A Savior Has Been Born, and I changed all of the colors. So, that's fun. Let's see. So not organized, so we're just kind of going like this. I put a little bit into my Prairie Moon Martini Witches. Not on that fabric, obviously. loose threads. Just go back in the bag. And hold on, put my needle off to the side. It's not going to be that wide, it's only going to be like that wide. So I started working on the black some more, and then I wanted to cut the fabric because it was really huge and it was just obnoxious. So I counted up to the bone frame up here, and I counted up to about the top of it, and then I just measured a little bit more so that I had room. So it'll be about that big with probably about an inch or two on the top. And then I did a little bit of the feet of the table, and that's it. So didn't work on that one too much, but got a little bit more progress on that one. Did not do anything on that one. Didn't do anything on that one. It's gonna be a lot of that, guys. Haven't really been in the super stitchy mood on any of my whips, so I've been starting and then finishing other ones. I worked on my Little House Needleworks, the bookshelf. I think the last time I showed you guys I had some of the stuff down here and then up to the BRO of Bronte. I have since finished Bronte, Austen, and Wilder, started Alcott and Burnett. Get that out of my mouse. Put on all the white lacing of all their dresses, and the flowers, started putting in the tree in the house, and I'm just working on with what the colors I do have because I am missing some of the colors. So I'll have to go to the store at some point and get more colors so I can finish it. Oh, getting the curtain stuck. There's that one. Don't think I showed you guys this. This was a new start since the last time I saw you guys. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. This is America's Best Loved Christmas Carols in Cross Stitch by Leisure Arts. I started the cover piece here. Come All Ye Faithful. And that's all I got. So I did all the way down to the bottom. So this is the very bottom and that's the very top. And I started working over and then started filling in some of the red. So I'm loving it because it's this nice dark crimson red. And this is on a piece of 28 count antique white Pichelle. And this book does not like going in this bag. I love these dollar store plastic zipper pouches. Great. Oh, that was my phone. Ignore that. I think I worked on this a little bit. This is my Dimensions Treasured Words wedding record. Obviously not giving it to my brother and his fiance because their wedding's this Saturday and I'm not done. So, I think last time I still had all the words in the middle done, and I've now gotten the whole, almost the whole top. I have a little bit over here of just the brown cross stitch. Obviously, this is a lot of fresh knots and back stitch still to do. So, I have the last three sides and this teeny tiny little bit here. And then I have to go back and do all the back stitch and all of the French knots yet, too. So, there's that one. Just gonna power through this, guys. Powering through. Haven't done anything on that one or that one. I think this is a new start since I last saw you guys too. Started a lot of stuff, guys, because I just, you know, want to work on everything. I'm not gonna take it out of the bag. This is Rainy Kiss by Paula's Patterns. That's what it looks like without the glare. And I started in this upper corner. And that's where I got. And this is on just a piece of, I believe, 18, excuse me, sorry, my eye itches. 18 count white Ada. So that's 2 colors right now, green and a little bit of blue. And it's all charted in Anchor, so I had to convert it all to VMC before I could even start it. This one also is a new start. I am also not pulling this out. This is from the Long Dog Samplers foursome reel, and I started this one. But I'm doing it the other way around, so they did this dark fabric with white thread. I'm doing it with dark thread, light fabric. This is a random piece of 28 count fabric I had in my stash. It's this pinky color, and this is Anchor 382 that I had lying around. So I got A, B, C, O, P, and an anchor, or an acorn. Artemis! I don't know what she's doing in there. Artemis! Come here! Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, we're back. I don't know what she's doing. She's playing in the spare room. Alright, what else we got going on in here? This one and this one. I don't know if I worked on this one either, but we'll show you anyway. This is the Needles and Pin Cell with Lori from Mischievous Stitches and Emily of Eclectic Possessions. So Theron Traditions, Needles and Pins. That's what it'll look like when it's done. It's not even close. Not even close. Ignore the hanging threads. This is where we are. So I've gotten the green vine to go all the way down the left side here. The girl is done. The guy is mostly done. This is the start of one of the trees. This is the start of one of the vines by the house. We got some of the berries in. And this is on Legacy. Blues and bobbins. Yep, 36 count Legacy. Put that back in my little bag. That one. This one. I started this the same time I started the Welcome Autumn. I started it that day, I think, and then got too sick of working on 40 count fabric. So this is Prairie Schooler's Night Flight. I started in this corner, the 13, and I'm working that way. So that's where I am, and this is on 40 count New Moon or Winter Moon or whatever the heck it was called. I'm doing it in Weeks Dye Works Kohl. So this, it's looking a little purpley. Let's do it on the white fabric. Ooh, that's not helping. That's not helping. It's like this grayish, purplish black. And then the other color, ooh, it's fuzzy, is Weeks Dye Works Pumpkin. So that's picking it up pretty good. So, that file. Shove that back in my little Ziploc. So, oh, I lied. There's more. This one, and this one. Okay, and one more. Okay. I finally went to, Stitchville and kitted up, or got the flosses for Here They Be Monsters, or Elizabeth's Needlework Designs Antique Sampler. I've seen lots of people do this. This is on, where's my fabric tag? Oh, fabric tag's behind me. 32 count Wren. And I started. So, oh, needles coming off the side here. So I worked from the H all the way down to the bottom, and then I started working over to the far right side. And last time I was working on it, I was filling in this square here. You can see all my holes. and I stitched it wrong and I had to pick it all up. So I put it away for a while. Pretty much anytime I have to like really pick out a big chunk of, not even that wasn't really that big of a chunk, but when I have to pick out a chunk of something, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done for a while. The other one I started and I'm actually almost done with, it's just got all the white left and I don't want to do all the white, is Country Cottage Needleworks Frosty Forest. This is Snowy Friends. It's a little rabbit and a little squirrel. And this is on the called for fabric, which is 28 count light gray. So it's all done in the called for colors. I just have to do all of the white, so the hill here, and the full border, and all the snowflakes, and I don't want to, so it went in the bag. And it's going back in the bag. Because I don't want to do the white. I figure I'll pick it for a time when I don't want to do anything. It might be brought on the airplane with me because it's one color, and I could just sit and stitch away. But I'm actually thinking I'm going to bring this project on the plane because I like this one. I don't need a hoop, and it's only one color. So this is, again, from the 2017 Just Cross Stitch Ornament Collection. In the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas section, this is by WDC Needlework. It's called 2017 Christmas Banner. It says Christmas Time 2017. I'm doing it on this piece of green fabric that I got at Stitchville. I have no idea what color it is. I have no idea what count it is. I think it's a 32 count. But it was just an offcut. And I'm doing it in my leftover Weeks Dye Works Turkish Red from when I did my mom's Gingham Dog Calico Cat sampler. So I've gotten all the way across the top border, and then I wanted to do the Christmas, and I did all the little French knots up there, started this border, and now I think I'm gonna come down the sides now, so that I can get this piece done. And since I've already done the French knots, I don't want to put it in a hoop and smush them. So, excuse me. So it's probably not going to go into a hoop at all, since I already started the French knots. Oh my gosh. Okay. So those are my whips. Those are my new starts. We're at 23. Sorry, the thing is like right here on my forehead, and it's so white that I can't see it. So we're at 23 minutes, and I did my finishes, my new starts, and my whips. I bought a ton of fabric when I was down in Stitchville a couple weeks ago. I bought a bunch of just offcuts of fabric. And then I bought a huge piece for the Welcome Autumn sampler. I bought a huge piece of fabric for that, so I have it for other pieces as well. Like I said, I bought a bunch of offcuts. I haven't bought any patterns in a while. I got my magazine in the mail. Just Cross Stitch. December 2017. I bought a lot of stuff off of Stash Unload. A ton of magazines off of Stash Unload. I bought those a while ago. Bought another Mirabilia. Bought the fabric for one of my Mirabilias. So I have a lot of stuff to work on. It's just going to be a matter of actually working on stuff. I got to decide what I want to take to California with me. Granted, we're not going to be gone that long, but I want to decide what I want to take with me to stitch on the plane. It'll probably be some of my smaller projects that only have one color, just for the fact that that's a lot easier than bringing with one of my bigger ones, like my like needles and pins. There's so many colors that I wouldn't want to carry that around. So that's where we're at. My eyes look really green right now. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh, foot cramp. Ow. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that really hurts. So yeah. if you want to see what I'm up to more regularly, follow me on Instagram, craftyplans21. That's where most of my stuff gets posted, just because I am so busy that I haven't been making videos, but every once in a while I'll post what I've been doing I'll post what I've been working on Instagram. And I'm not really active on Facebook anymore either, just because I'm so flippin' busy. But week and a half next Friday. So the 22nd of December, I will be officially done with everything for school. No more school unless I want to go back, and I probably will never go back. So, week and a half. That's like my mindset right now, is week and a half. So, I'm actually going to go work on homework now. I probably won't have time to stitch except for on the plane and maybe a little bit time in California, and then I probably won't stitch again until after Christmas, just because I'm so flippin' busy. Got a lot of papers to write, got a lot of projects to finish, so got a lot of stuff to do. But I'm gonna go, I'm starving, I'm gonna go get some food. And then once Jonah gets home, I think we're gonna just kind of hang out and do homework, because he's on his finals week too, or he's on his finals week this week and mine is next week. So he's gonna finish up his finals for this week, and I'm gonna work on some homework, and then I'll probably pack for California, and maybe I'll see you guys. It'll probably be in the new year, just because as soon as we get back, I'm in finals week, and then it's Christmas, and then it's our birthdays, and then my new job starts. So it might be sometime in my break after Christmas before my new job starts. Hold on. Yeah, it's better. I'm not as white. So it'll probably be sometime around there if I get a chance to do it. But if I haven't really stitched all that much, I probably won't do a video. So we'll just see what happens. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna just go get some stuff done. And at some point I do want to do a flip through of, there's my puppy, of all the magazines I've bought, all the charts that I have. So I'll probably do that at some point. If there's anything you want to see, anything you want to know, feel free to comment below, message me on Facebook, message me on Instagram, on YouTube. I have no idea how to do it on YouTube, but if you know how to do it, go for it. Feel free, anything you want. People are amazing. In the last couple of months, I've gotten lots of gifts. Actually, hold on. I have one gift that I need to show you that I'm just floored by right now. What's it? This? Yeah. So on Facebook, there was a lady. I cannot think of her name for the life of me right now. Actually, here. Her name was Pat, and she posted on Facebook in one of the groups. She said, put something below, comment below, something that a pattern you've always wanted, something you've always wanted, but maybe can't afford or can't find or anything like that. And I mentioned that I wanted any of the charts from Hakron Hollow. I've seen a bunch of people do them, and I've always wanted to get one, and never did. And so, not that one. She sent me 3 patterns. I only have 2 here, but she sent me 3 patterns. She said, which one of any of them? And I said, I like the Christmas one the most. And she said, Christmas at Hakron Hollow. She said, well, I couldn't find Christmas at Hakron Hollow, but here's these instead. So she sent me Village of Hakron Hollow. So she sent me 2 copies of this. So once I figure out where the heck I put that, I think I might do a giveaway. So she sent me the Village of Hakron Hollow, and she sent me the Farms of Hakron Hollow. And these are both by Carriage House Samplings. So we'll zoom in and you can see. I am floored at the generosity that she had. I don't know of all the comments how many she sends out. I don't know if she only picked and chose which ones she was going to send. I don't know if she tried to send to everybody. I don't know if she was the only one doing it, if there was other people that commented on it or picked off of it and said, "Ooh, I'll send this person this." So, but either way, whoever sent, gave anything, my God, you guys, this community is amazing. I mean, that's so generous of her to send those patterns. I can't even. I was so happy when I got those. I mean, pulled them out and I was just absolutely floored. I don't even have any words. Like, that was one of the nicest things that anyone's ever done for me in a very, very, very long time. Just for the fact that, I mean, especially stitching wise. I mean, this isn't a hobby I share with anybody in real life. I mean, Jonah knows that I do it. My parents and my sister, or my siblings and stuff, know that I do it. But it's kind of like, oh, yep, page stitches. Pretty cool. But I mean, they've seen some of my stuff and they think it's neat, but nobody's like, yeah, that's cool, I'd love to do that, or gets into it when I get to go to the stitching store and stuff like that. I mean, Jonah's been great. He brought me down to Stitchville and stood there and waited for me to pick out all the flosses that I wanted and all the fabrics that I wanted, and then we were back down a week later and we did the same thing, and he sat through the whole thing again. And he helped me, and I was like, okay, well, do I want this fabric or this fabric? And he'd help me. He was helping me pick out, or I'd show him a pattern, and I'd say, what fabric should I do with this? And he was great. Absolutely great. And, I mean, the support that his mother shows when she sees my stuff, she thinks it's fantastic, and my family, they all love it. They all see it, and they think it's super cool. But, again, there's no one else does this. So, it's kind of a solitary hobby. In that sense. So I'm not lucky like all you people in Georgia or out in Washington and Oregon where you guys have your meetups every once in a while, or DC, and you guys get all these meetups all the time and you guys get to see each other and stuff like that. Like, I don't have that up here. And I don't have the money to travel to go to the retreats and stuff like that. So when I see people that I don't even know send me things out of just pure generosity. I mean, Lolly did it the other day too, from Lollipop Stitches. She had posted a picture of fabric that she bought, and Star Wars fabric she bought. And I went to my Joann's and they didn't have it, and she sent me some. She went back to the store and bought some and sent it to me. I mean, she didn't ask. I just was like, oh, that's super cool. And I ended up saying, oh, I'm bummer, like my Joann's didn't have it. And she said, I'll send you some. I mean, just out of nowhere. So after Christmas, sorry, I don't know what she was getting into. After Christmas is all done, I'm definitely going to be sending thank yous out to all these people and returning the Stitchy kindness, because Lord knows I got hit by it in this last month, and that's when I really needed it. I left my job at Maurice's and was not working for a little while, and now I'm barely working, and I'm getting stressed with school and all that kind of stuff, and everything that's going on in my life right now. It's just, it was needed, and no one even knew it, and they still managed to make my day, even though they didn't have to. So, I've been talking for the last 10 minutes about this, but everyone is right when they say that the generosity, that truck sounds really weird, sorry. When everyone says the generosity of this community is amazing, it's totally true. I've never had a community like this, and it's great, and I love it, and I love that even when I move, I'm still going to have it. It's not something that's located just here. It's all over. Especially it's not located here, but it's not like a community group that I would have here that as soon as I left, I lose it. It's there no matter what. So that's what's really cool. But enough of my rambling. I said I was going to go get food 20 minutes ago, and I still haven't got food yet. So I'm gonna go get food. I'm gonna feed my dog so she stops licking her freaking foot. Artemis, stop. Yeah, I'm gonna go, and hopefully once I start my regular routine job, I will actually be able to do regular videos and stuff like that. I've just been really crazy and busy in these last couple weeks. So that's it. I think we're good. I will put this up, and then hopefully I will see you guys sometime after the new year. Bye.